This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports Presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Bytech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Baus Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Breckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good evening and welcome to Potosi, Wisconsin. It's time to start the WIAA Boys Basketball Postseason. And our feature matchup tonight on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel has Potosi Cassville, the 10 seed in Division 5. Or Potosi Cassville, the 7 seed, hosting the 10 seed Boscobel Bulldogs on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball, presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. The Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel is powered by Laley Center Monroe and H&N Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. For the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis. And coming up after this break, our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, which includes the Russell Office's injury report, Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups, and the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, all straight ahead on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1. Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton has unique team treasures. They have over 25,000 signed sports cards, plus autographed photos, bobbleheads, caps, signed baseballs, and more. That's Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Progressive Insurance knows pets, and one of the biggest differences between people and pets is that we don't eat things off the floor. But dogs definitely will, and it makes them so happy, no matter what it looks like, smells like, or what state of decomposition it's in. We all want to go through life that carefree, and that's also why you should get Progressive Pet Insurance, because they eat things off the floor. So protect your pet from all the questionable life decisions they make. You know where they drink from when you're gone, right? Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage subject to policy terms and conditions.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to A to Z Savings, our biggest sale of the year.
Happy to be here. Can I get some rotors?
Would you like brake pads with that?
How much are the brake pads?
Free with Duralast rotors.
Free. Really?
Really? Free.
I also need some oil.
Would you like an oil filter with that?
Yeah. How much is that?
Free with the oil.
Free. Really?
Really. Free. It's part of A to Z Savings with hundreds of deals.
From A to free.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Ends March 9th. Restrictions apply.
Pregame 1.
Back in Potosi for an abbreviated Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Boscobel and Potosi Cassville squaring off in a WIAA Division 5 regional quarterfinal. The winner of this game takes on the winner of number 2 seeded Kickapoo and 15 seeded Wazika Steuben. There are no players to report on tonight's Russell office's injury report. If you've been injured, contact Russell offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWI.com. After this break, we will get you the Fuller Smoker Center starting lineups, the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, and the opening tip in Potosi for Potosi, Cassville, and a Boscobel in a WIAA Division 5 regional quarterfinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
What are you doing out there?
I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. But let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Wisconsin.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for the automated milking systems line and all of the latest in automated milking systems. Make your operation more efficient and profitable and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and Fuller'sMilkersCenter.com.
To everyone who loves joining in tradition, come experience a fish fry at Culver's.
Around here, we know a thing or two about how to do a fish fry just right. Our cod is hand battered right here in the restaurant. So is our walleye, now here for a limited time. And our butterfly jumbo shrimp is perfectly crispy. We make everything to order so you can enjoy a fresh meal with the ones you love. Hey, we're just doing what we do best. From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Stop by Culver's of Platteville today. You can even order on their app.
Farmers, ranchers, and producers, you're up before the sun, tending herds, feeding communities, building your legacy. RCIS understands the weight of that work. That's why we've made it our life's work to protect yours. Together with your local agent, we deliver reliable coverage and support when it matters most. Protection with a personal touch. That's your RCIS. Talk to your RCIS crop insurance agent today. This entity is an equal opportunity provider. Coverage is underwritten by Rural Community Insurance Company in Oakland, Minnesota.
Pregame 2.
Just moments away from tip-off on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Potosi Cassville hosting Boscobel in a WIAA Division 5 regional quarterfinal. Tyler Dictanis with you with the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Ayers Furniture in downtown Ridgeway for free delivery on heirloom quality furniture. For it's sure to be the best seat in your home, be sure to visit Ayers Furniture and AyersFurniture.com. We'll now pause for tonight's national anthem from Potosi High School.
Potosi Cassville.
Tonight's national anthem performed by the Potosi Pep Band ahead of our WIAA Division 5 Boys Basketball Regional Quarterfinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR FM, Lancaster, Platteville, Dubuque, and Galena, and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered by Laley Center Monroe, and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Let's set up the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineup. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. For the visiting Boscobel Bulldogs, 8-16 overall, 2-12 in the Southwest Wisconsin Activities League. Their starting lineup goes like this: a 6-foot sophomore, number 1, Graydon Richter; a 5'11 senior, number 5, Carter Mulzoff; a 6'1 sophomore, number 14, Kipton Brown; a 6-foot junior, number 20, Gage Wayne; and a 6'4 senior, number 24, Jonah Knowles. The Bulldogs are coached by Joe Childs, and he's assisted by Levi Esters and Stephen McKillop. And for the home team, the Potosi Cassville Co-op, 16-8 overall, 14-3 in the Six Rivers West. Their starting lineup goes like this: a 6-foot junior, number 1, Ben Infield; a 5'10 junior, number 2, Sam Infield; a 6'1 junior, number 3, Aaron Edge; a 5'10 junior, number 5, Drew Richardson; and a 5'11 senior, number 44, Alex Frederick. Potosi Cassville coached by Mike Uppadon. He's assisted by Jason Edge, Chad Infield, Levi Groom, Gavin Wonderland, and Tony Livefried. Those are the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. Our colors of the game brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Boscobel in the traveling red jerseys with Bulldogs written across the chest in black with white numbers and some black and white trim. Potosi Cassville in the home Under Armour white jerseys. Potosi across the chest, Cassville across the stomach with maroon numbers and maroon trim. Those are the colors of the game brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Kieler Family Dental. The ball is tipped, and the tip is won by Potosi Cassville, working from left to right as I see it, right to left as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Alex Frederick between the rings, hands out to the high right side to Drew Richardson. Richardson out to the left side again to number 3, Aaron Edge. Down the high right side, back out to the top. Ball over the head of Ben Enfield. Gives off to Richardson. Richardson skips it inside, now back out. Richardson gets it back. Floater in the lane and gets that one to drop. Drew Richardson with the first points of the game. 40 seconds into the contest. Potosi Cassville 2, Boscobel nothing. Bulldogs first possession of the game. Gage Wayne gives off to the high left side to Carter Mulzoff. Mulzoff back out to the top to Graydon Richter. Richter swings it back to the left wing to Mulzoff. Mulzoff gives out to Kipton Brown at the top, swings it over to the right wing to Gage Wayne. Gage Wayne takes one dribble, picks it up, looking for someone to pass to, gives back to Mulzoff. Ball rolled to the right corner, nice feed down low, and Jonah Knowles off the glass and in for 2. Jonah Knowles ties it up, 16:40 to play in the first half. Tie ball game early going here at Potosi High School, opening night of the boys basketball postseason here on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Glad you're with us. Alex Frederick at the top gives off to the high left to Drew Richardson. Richardson finds Sam Infield on the high right, skips it inside. Aaron Edge backing in on his defender, kicks it out. Drew Richardson now driving baseline, trying to bank it in with the right hand, too strong. And Jonah Knowles with the rebound for Boscobel. Bulldogs 2, Potosi Cassville 2, just under 2 minutes gone by. Gage Wayne on the high right side gives off to Knowles between the rings, swings it over to the left corner. Now to the high left to Mulzoff. Mulzoff dribbles to the top of the arc, finds Graydon Richter on the left wing. Richter skips it inside to Kipton Brown. Brown, duck under move, and puts up a floater and knocks it down. Kipton Brown gives Boscobel its first lead of the game, and the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds. Potosi Cassville with the first turnover of the game. Bulldogs take possession, leading 4-2 with 15:37 to play in the first half. Basketball tonight brought to you by Arter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel and Century 21 affiliated in Boscobel. See Bobby Joe, Hans Allison, or Richard Frawley Real Estate needs Century 21 in Boscobel. And the ball stolen away by Potosi Cassville. Ben Infield getting the theft. And now Potosi Cassville back in business at the top. Alex Frederick gives off to the high right side to Ben Infield. Infield back out to the top to Ed, swung over to the left wing to Sam Infield. Ben Infield on the right wing, Aaron Edge, catch and shoot three, left wing, got it! Aaron Edge with the triple. Potosi Cassville back in front, 5-4, under 15 minutes to play in the first half. Braden Richter to the high right side, now out to the top to Kipton Brown. Nice feed down low to Jonah Knowles, and he banks it in. Jonah Knowles now with 4 points on the game for Boscobel. Bulldogs in front, 6-5. Aaron Edge right side of the paint, lobs it out to the top. Three-pointer coming up, off the back iron, no. Shot missed by Ben Infield. Offensive rebound, though, for Richardson. Now on the right wing, driving in is Infield. Infield overhead pass. Richardson, catch and shoot three, left corner, got it! Drew Richardson now with 5 points. 2-point lead for Potosi Cassville, 8-6 with 14:10 to play in the opening half. Fun start here in Potosi on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We'll push over to Kipton Brown on the right wing, now to the right corner. Driving in is Gage Wayne, gives out to Kipton Brown. He loads up for three off the front of the rim, no good. Scramble for the rebound along the near sideline where I can't see. It's going to be kicked out of bounds, and the ball will stay with Boscobel. Community First Bank, free in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. See at bank.com. Member FDIC. Kipton Brown gets the inbound pass, swings it over to the right wing. Graydon Richter. Richter with a right-handed dribble at the top of the arc. Looking to his right, is off to Brown. Brown with a jab step, now finds Jonah Knowles at the top. Graydon Richter left wing. Now lobbed down low. Jonah Knowles trying to put it in, but it's blocked by Aaron Edge. Ball stays with Boscobel. And a couple substitutions now for Potosi as we see Damian Bauer, number 10, and Carter Bierman, number 50, check in. Claire Bank with the rate convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. Inbound pass gets in, and cutting towards the basket and finishing is Gage Wayne. Gage Wayne, the third different scorer for Boscobel. We are tied at 8 apiece with 13:20 to play in the first half of our Division 5 regional quarterfinal on WGLR. And driving in was Aaron Edge, but the first foul of the game is going to go against the Bulldogs. It'll be Graydon Richter whistled up for his first personal. Our game tonight brought to you by Tandem Tire in Potosi. Tandem's Farm Day celebration is on now with all tires on sale, as well as on-the-farm service and automotive repair, too. Pricing has never been better. Call Tandem Tire in Potosi or visit tandemtire.com. Just over 13 minutes to play in the first half. Alex Frederick holding the ball for Potosi Cassville at the top. Now swings it over to the right wing. Now to Bierman in the paint. Bierman gives back to Ben Infield. Now Bauer loading up for three off the front of the rim. No good. And Kipton Brown with the rebound for Boscobel. Boscobel 8, Potosi Cassville 8. 12:48 and counting left in the first half. Kipton Brown directing traffic at the top, looking for a screen. Gets one from Gage Wayne. Now to the left wing. Pull-up jumper just inside the three-point arc. Kipton Brown's shot is off the back iron. No good. Offensive rebound, though, for Gage Wayne. Trying to feed it down low. And looking for someone to pass to as Carter Molzoff was in trouble under the basket, but able to get things out to the right wing. And reset. Now Kipton Brown tries a jumper again from the free throw line. That one spit back out. Carter Bierman boxes out for the rebound. Aaron Edge to the free throw line for Potosi Cassville. Now to Frederick in the left corner. Frederick lobs it down low to Bierman. Bierman turns around. That one off the left side of the rim. And Jonah Knowles boxes out for the rebound. 12 minutes to play in the first half. Boscobel 8, Potosi Cassville 8. Get to Brown, trying to feed it inside to Knowles. Knowles lost the handle, but recovers. Down in the left corner, Gage Wayne gives back to Kipton Brown on the high left, being guarded by Damian Bauer. Driving in, lost the handle, whistle blows, and a foul, I believe, on Potosi Cassville. going to say the foul's on Damian Bauer, his first. Team's first of the half for Potosi Cassville. Gage Wayne checks out. Now in the game is number 12, Caleb Peterson, a 6'1 sophomore. Game brought to you by McNutt Electric Belmont. They can assist with all of your electrical needs, whatever they need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. As a three-pointer made by Kipton Brown off the inbound puts Boscobel in front, 11-8. 11 and a half minutes to play first half. Nice feed to Carter Bierman, but his shot rattles out, and Boscobel with the rebound. Chip and his crew at McNutt Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNutt Electric in Belmont. 11:20 to play in the first half. Boscobel 11, Potosi Cassville 8, and Damian Bauer had the ball poked away momentarily. It's in the backcourt, and Alex Frederick came up with it, and now he lost it. Goes into the hands of Carter Mulzoff. Boscobel will bring it across the timeline with 11 minutes to play in the first half. Bulldogs leading by 3. And a steal by Aaron Edge in that left corner where it's a little hard to see from our vantage point with the Potosi student section. Standing to our left from the best seat in the House of the Year's Furniture broadcast booth. Damian Bauer in the right corner finds Frederick. He's all alone. Open three. That one rattles out. No good. Aaron Edge with the rebound. He's double teamed under the basket, but a foul on the floor. We'll keep the ball with Potosi Cassville, and the foul goes against Graydon Richter. I believe that's his second. That is the second on Graydon Richter. And Richter's going to check out. Coach Childs will send in number 10, Tyler Miller, a 5'11 senior. Potosi Cassville inbounding baseline right side. Aaron Edge throws it to Alex Frederick on the right wing. Edge gets it right back, pulls up for three, knocks it down from the right corner. Aaron Edge with 2 3-pointers on the game. We're tied at 11 apiece with 10 and a half minutes to play in the first half. Ball to the top of the arc, skipped inside to Caleb Peterson. He lost the handle, and Potosi Cassville comes away with a steal. Aaron Edge, right side of the paint, kicks it out. Left wing three coming up, that one airball right side of the rim. Second chance off the side of the rim, no good, missed by Colton Vogelsberg. Now Kipton Brown will walk it across center court for Boscobel. We are tied at 11 apiece, 10 minutes to play in the first half. Good start here between these two teams in Division 5. Boscobel the 10 seed, Potosi Cassville the 7 seed. The winner of this game takes on either Kickapoo or Wazeeka Steuben coming up on Friday night. On the right wing, catch and shoot three off the left side of the rim. Shot missed by Carter Mulzoff. Potosi Cassville with the rebound. Trying to get back down the floor quickly in transition, and a reaching going to be called against Boscobel. I believe it's Carter Mulzoff whistled up for his first. 13 foul of the half on Boscobel. Potosi Cassville with 1. 9:35 remaining in the first half. We are tied at 11 apiece. Inbound baseline left side, gets it in to Richardson. Richardson gets it right back on a pass, catch, shoot three straight ahead. That one spit back out and goes out of bounds off Boscobel. I think it went off the kneecap of Jonah Knowles under the basket. And Potosi Cassville will keep the possession, inbounding baseline right side. Aaron Edge will lob it to Sam Infield on the high right wing. So over to Richardson on the left. Right-handed dribble gives off to Aaron Edge on the right wing. Edge lost the handle and a whistle. And it's going to be Boscobel ball. Couldn't see what exactly it was that caused it. It was a kick ball. Because again, the student sections are blocking the lower third of our viewpoint here from the best seat in the House of the Year's Furniture broadcast booth. Thank you to Brad Adams for being my spotter here. 11-11 the score with 9:10 to play in the first half. Fight inside, Kipton Brown at the left elbow, finds a teammate cutting towards the basket. Scoop layup off the back iron, no good. Missed by Tyler Miller. Scramble for the basketball in the left corner. Gage Wayne comes out with it for the Bulldogs, and will give out to the top to Tyler Miller to reset. Miller takes a couple dribbles, nice feed down low. Gage Wayne triple teamed, has the ball knocked out of his hand, and they're going to say a held ball. And possession arrow keeps it with Boscobel. The Bulldogs will inbound baseline left side. Boscobel Bowl and Banquet making an evening out at Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. Check out their banquet facility for your next party, reception, or reunion. Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. Tyler Miller inbounding for the Bulldogs. Baseline left side, 8:47 remaining in the first half. We are tied at 11. Lobbed into Kipton Brown on the high left side. Brown tosses off to Tyler Miller. Miller between the rings. Gets a screen from Brown, dribbles to the left wing. Miller to the right wing, trying to feed Jonah Knowles. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Potosi Cassville. Looking for Jonah Knowles under the basket, but ball was deflected away. Harder Brothers Creamery in Boscobel, Century 21 affiliated to Boscobel. See Bobby Joe, Hans Allison, or Richard for all your real estate needs. Century 21 in Boscobel. Tyler Miller will lob it in front of the center court stripe, gets it into Caleb Peterson, and Peterson will give off to Brown. Brown being guarded by Alex Frederick, 8:23 and counting. We're still tied at 11. Get to Brown to the left wing, now being guarded by Sam Infield. Switches off to Richardson. Now driving towards the basket, Gage Wayne. Nice pivot move, scoop layup, no good, but a foul will send it to the line. Our first free throws of the game come with 8:07 to play in the first half. Second foul against Potosi Cassville. And I believe this is on Drew Richardson, his first. Gage Wayne at the foul line. And Wayne can't get the first free throw to go. Our game tonight brought to you by Tandem Tire of Potosi. Tandem's Farm Day celebration is on with all tires on sale, as well as on-the-farm service and automotive repair, too. Pricing has never been better. Call Tandem Tire in Potosi or visit tandemtire.com. Second free throw also no good for Gage Wayne. We're still tied at 11 with 8 minutes to go in the first half. Alex Frederick at the top, trying to give it to the right wing, nearly stolen away by Tyler Miller. But PC keeps possession. Frederick feeds Ben Infield, left side of the paint. His bunny shot off the back iron, no good. Scramble for the rebound, and a travel called against the Bulldogs after the rebound. Tyler Miller got the ball, and Miller was saying that he was pushed. That's why he lost his footing, and a timeout taken by Potosi Cassville. With 7:42 remaining in the first half. Boscobel 11, Potosi Cassville 11. Basketball tonight brought to you by Community First Bank. Free in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com. Member FDIC. McNett Electric in Belmont can assist with all your electrical needs, whatever the need. Agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call. Ready to help you. McNett Electric in Belmont. Midwest Motorsports. Visit their showroom in Kieler for parts, service, and your next ride. See their inventory at MidwestMotorsportsOnline.com. Midwest Motorsports in Kieler. Mr. Tom's Body and Paint at Boscobel. For minor dings to major collision repair, put the fine crew at Mr. Tom's to the task. Mr. Tom's Body and Paint in LeGrand Street in Boscobel. Potosi Cassville inbounding baseline left side. Aaron Edge gets it into Richardson. 7:40 to play in the first half. We are tied at 11. Catch and shoot three for Aaron Edge. Off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound for Ben Infield. Gives to Edge. Loads up again. Knocks that one down. Aaron Edge with his third three-pointer of the game. Potosi Cassville now in front. 14-11 with 7:20 to play in the first half. Get to Brown. Dribbles to the right elbow. Hands off to Tyler Miller. Miller in the lane. Banks it in. Tough shot. Nice finish for Tyler Miller. 1 point lead for Potosi Cassville, 14-13, just over 7 minutes left till halftime. Now driving towards the basket, Aaron Edge was all alone, and he lays it in. And a whistle before the inbound. What's the call here? Well, they're going to clean up some water or sweat on the floor. While they do that, we'll tell you that our game is brought to you by Wisconsin River Welding, where they say, if we can't fix it, we'll build it. Wisconsin River Welding, Cedar Road in Boscobel. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. And by Laley Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Laley Center Monroe. Boscobel trying to get it into the front court, navigating some pressure in the back court, and a floater in the lane, no good. Jonah Knowles with the rebound. His putback is too strong, and a big scramble for a rebound. And a hold called against Potosi. Cassville will keep the possession for the Bulldogs. 13th foul at the half. Both teams now with 3 fouls in this first half. 6:45 remaining. Until halftime, Potosi Cassville 16, Boscobel 13. Tyler Miller inbounding baseline right side. Gets it into the right corner to Kipton Brown. Brown down low to Miller. Miller gives off to Knowles in the left corner. Now to the high left. Out to the top to Tyler Miller. Miller directing traffic. This crossover dribble on Sam Infield. Drives in. Kicks it out to Kipton Brown. Now out to the left again to Caleb Peterson. Peterson finds Brown on the left wing. To the right elbow. Now driving in, count the bucket, and the foul for Gage Wayne. Gage Wayne drove towards the basket, able to lay it in through the contact. 14th foul of the half. On Potosi Cassville, Colton Vogelsberg whistled up for the foul. The free throw coming up for Gage Wayne. He was 0 for 2 on his first trip, but a free throw here will tie things up at 16 with 6:16 remaining in the first half. Southwest Health has over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists seeking a specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Gage Wayne gets the freebie free throw to go. We are tied at 16. 6 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the first half. WIAA Division 5 Regional Quarterfinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Tyler Dictanis with you with the best seat in the house in the Ears Furniture broadcast booth. Aaron Edge at the top finds Vogelsberg off the left side of the point. Pass intended for Alex Frederick, stolen away by the Bulldogs. And Boscobel trying to bring it down the floor, and now a loose ball in the paint. And I believe a hell ball going to be called. I believe it was Mulzoff who came away with the steal. Came away with the steal for Boscobel, and then good hustle defense by Potosi Cassville to prevent an easy bucket, force a jump ball, and give the ball right back to PC. Okies Market in Cassville. Check out Okies, your local Surefine food center, where they'll carry out your groceries too. Okies Market in Cassville. Sam Infield on the right wing, and a kick ball called against Boscobel. Keeps the ball with Potosi Cassville. PC inbounding baseline right side. Hilling Electric Service and PE Pump Service in Montfort. Edward Jones Reese Management in Platteville, and Fritz's Burner Service in Darlington. Aaron pass recovered on the high left by Sam Infield. Infield gives off to Alex Frederick. Back to Infield left wing. Ball skipped over to the near side, poked out of bounds. Last touch by Boscobel. 5:35 remaining until halftime. Potosi Cassville 16, Boscobel 16 on our Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Ball gets into Frederick, swings it over to the left wing to Drew Richardson. Richard gives back to the top to Ben Infield, feeds Aaron Edge down low. Edge with a turnaround floater and gets that one to go. Aaron Edge with 13 points in the first half for Potosi Cassville, leading the team in scoring, and a three-pointer in the right corner is knocked down by Graydon Richter. Graydon Richter with the answer, and Boscobel now in front. 19-18, just over 5 minutes left until the McNutt Electric halftime report. Lob to Aaron Edge on the left side of the paint. Now to Frederick. Frederick to the left elbow. Goes off to Aaron Edge. Now right wing three coming up off the back iron, no. Shot missed by Ben Infield. Whistle on the rebound. And it's going to be a hold on Aaron Edge. Team foul number 5. Personal foul number 1 on Aaron Edge. Boscobel takes possession, leading 19-18 with 4:49 left in the first half. Garthwaite Real Estate and New Home Construction, McEwen Landscaping Services in Blanchardville, Saunders Oil Company of Warren, and Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. Bulldogs with the ball, leading by 1. Kipton Brown between the rings. Overhead pass to the right wing to Graydon Richter. Richter had the big three that just put Boscobel in front. Nice feed down low, and Kipton Brown with a floater on the right side of the paint. Kipton Brown has 7, 3-point lead for Boscobel. 4:20 to go until halftime. Richardson gives off to Frederick on the right wing. Feeds Aaron Edge, right side of the paint. Now to the top to Bierman. Now a catch and shoot three on the right wing. That one off the back iron, goes out of bounds. Kept alive by Potosi Cassville, but the Bulldogs come away with the ball. 3-point lead for Boscobel, 3:50 and counting left in the first half. Kipton Brown at the top of the arc. Tosses to the right wing to Richter. Richter inside the free throw lane. Gives out to the top to Brown. Brown giving some signals. Now dribbles to the right side of the paint. Runs into a triple team. Puts up a shot. Off the back iron, no. Frederick with the rebound for Potosi Cassville. Frederick into the front court. To the free throw line. Out to the top to Ben Infield. Infield finds Frederick right side of the point. Directing traffic. Gets a screen from Bierman. Out to the left wing. Feeds Ben Infield. Left side of the paint. Backing in on Kipton Brown. Lays it in and the toilet bowl's in. Ben Infield with his first points of the game. 1-point lead for Boscobel. Just over 3 minutes left in the first half. Kipton Brown nearly lost the handle, but dribbles to the left elbow, and a whistle. Looks like a foul away from the ball. It's the team's 6th on Potosi Cassville. Aaron Edge back in the game. That will send Sam Infield to the bench. Sam Infield now guilty of his second personal. Carter Molzoff inbounding for Boscobel, and off the inbound, Caleb Peterson puts it off the glass. And another whistle. Don't know what that was about. Looks like a warning against Boscobel. 2:50 to play in the first half, 23-20. Bulldogs in front of Potosi Cassville. The 10 seed leading the 7 seed in this Division 5 regional quarterfinal. And a nice finish under the glass for Potosi Cassville. Aaron Edge doing work. 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. 2.5 minutes left until halftime. Kipton Brown at the top of the arc. Picks up his dribble. Swings it over to the left wing to Molzoff. Molzoff in the paint. Finds Jonah Knowles. Knowles trying to get the shot over Bierman, and did they say held ball? Or they say Knowles was out of bounds, and Potosi Cassville takes possession. 2:21 to play in the first half. 1-point lead for Boscobel, 23-22. Potosi Cassville with the ball, trying to take the lead on this possession. Frederick is off to the left wing, now inside the infield. Frederick all alone, three-pointer in the right corner, side iron, no. Jonah Knowles with the rebound for Boscobel. And a timeout taken by the Bulldogs, I believe. It's a full timeout, we'll take it with them. 2:05 remaining in the first half. Boscobel 23, Potosi Cassville 22. Back after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
Fuel your day with quality taste. Stop at Quick Trip. Bring home the flavor of the Quickery Bacon. Now just $2.99 for a 12-ounce pack. Enjoy crispy applewood smoked goodness with your breakfast favorites. Or sizzling on top of a juicy burger packed with flavor. Make your taste buds and your wallet happy today. The Quickery Bacon. Now just $2.99 for a 12-ounce pack. Fuel up at your one-stop shop for snacks and meals that hit the spot. Only at Quick Trip.
Pregame 3.
2:05 remaining in the first half. Boscobel 23, Potosi Cassville 22 on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Bulldogs with the basketball in the left corner. Kipton Brown finds Jordan Knowles, and Knowles took an extra step. That's a travel and a turnover for Boscobel. Our game tonight brought to you by the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory. Offers a history of caring and understands that each family is unique and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville. Drew Richardson on the high right side. Under a minute 40 to go in the first half. Boscobel leading 23-22. Boscobel student section on its feet down below us. Infield. Lays it in off the glass. Ben Infield with another field goal. He's got 4. Potosi Cassville back in front. 24-23, a minute 20 left. Get to Brown. Left-handed dribble into the paint. Pulls up for a jumper just inside the free throw line and knocks it in. Kipton Brown has 9 for Boscobel. Bulldogs back in front. 25-24. Just over a minute left until halftime. Frederick on the high right side. Now left-handed dribble to the free throw line. Nice jump in the lane, gives off to Bauer. Bauer pulls up jumper, left elbow, that one rattles out. Rebound pulled away by Carter Mulzoff of Boscobel. Bulldogs with the ball and a 1-point lead. Final 45 seconds in this first half. Kipton Brown just across the center court stripe on the near side, right in front of the scores table as we see it from the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. And Kipton Brown content with just dribbling out as much time as they can. One of the blessings / curses of not having a shot clock in the state of Wisconsin. Brown tosses off to the right wing to Carter Mulzoff. Mulzoff is back to Brown. Brown being shadowed by Alex Frederick. 13 seconds left until halftime. Kipton Brown at the free throw line. Gives off to Richter on the left wing. 7 seconds left. Brown catch and shoot 3. Left wing, got it! Kipton Brown with his second three-pointer of the game. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. And a heave. Before the half, shots no good for Ben Infield, and we go to halftime with the score, Boscobel 28, Potosi Cassville 24. Coming up after this break, we will bring you the McNett Electric halftime report. We'll check in on the shoebox scoreboard. See if we can get you caught up on all the area scores involving our boys basketball teams in action in Southwest Wisconsin as the McNett Electric halftime report comes your way after this break on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 1, contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Join me, Rob Spangler, this Thursday at the monthly Lancaster Chamber Buzz on the Square at Intentional Promotions, 149 East Maple Street in Lancaster. Intentional Promotions can provide any and all promotional products you need with 97.7 Country.
In Game 1.
High school boys basketball on 97.7 Country, brought to you by Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster. By Northland Buildings. Russell Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros of Brian's gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Landusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler at WCC-brands.com. Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City at ColeAcresGolfandGrill.com. Applied Micro, your computer networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.biz. Veterinary Associates of Hazel Green and Galena. Lyle Financial Group in Platteville, and Herbst's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington, and Herbst's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. See Herbst's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herbst's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Coming up after this break, we'll do a check on the shoebox scoreboard of the other games in our area and on Queen Bee Radio. We'll tell you those scores after this on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2.
From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance. They'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
Milk has been building champions for centuries. Research shows that real milk builds pregame muscle, and low-fat chocolate milk restores postgame muscle for athletes like few other beverages. That's why the pros know they're gonna need milk to fuel their performance. Learn their inspiring stories at GonnaNeedMilk.com. GONNA needmilk.com. Brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
In Game 2.
Halftime in Potosi, the Boscobel Bulldogs leading Potosi Cassville 28-24 in our WIAA Boys Basketball Regional Quarterfinal on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Tyler Dictanis with you with the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Other scores from around the area on our shoebox scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Also in Division 5, Belmont leading Highland at the half 37-18. That's on X1071 of the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Also, Cuba City with a 41-15 lead on Prairie du Chien in Division 4. That's on Super Hits 106 in the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Platteville and River Valley were tied at 26 with 2:45 remaining in the first half. And at the half in Lancaster, Richland Center with a 35-28 lead on the Lancaster Flying Arrows. That's on ESPN Radio, AM 1590 WPVL, and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll recap the first half scoring of our game here in Potosi. Potosi Cassville trailing Boscobel 28-24 at the half. More on the McNutt Electric halftime report after this on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Hello, Ben here from Darlington Family Dental. Your smile is as important to us as it is to you. Give us a call and schedule a consultation to figure out if clear aligners might be right for you. The consultation is free. Zero interest financing is available. This solution for your smile might be more cost-effective than you think. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
In Game 3.
28-24, Boscobel leading Potosi Cassville in our WIAA Division 5 Boys Basketball Regional Quarterfinal on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Tyler Dictanis with you with the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Let's take a look at the individual scoring for both teams. We'll start off with Boscobel. They are led by Kipton Brown with 12 points in the first half, including 2 3-pointers. Also contributing scoring-wise for Boscobel, Gage Wayne has 5 points. 4 points for Jonah Knowles, 2 points apiece for Kayla Peterson and Tyler Miller. Graydon Richter had a 3-pointer in that first half. Other players seeing action but not scoring for Boscobel include Carter Moldoff. And yeah, Carter was the only one who saw action but did not score for Boscobel in that first half. For Potosi Cassville, Aaron Edge with 15 first half points, including 3 3-pointers. 5 points for Drew Richardson and 4 for Ben Infield. That's all the scoring for PC in that first half. Other players seeing action but not scoring include Sam Infield, Damian Bauer, Colton Vogelsberg, Alex Frederick, and Carter Bierman. In the turnover department, Boscobel has 7 turnovers. Potosi Cassville has 3 unofficially. And those are the first half stats of our game here in Potosi. Potosi Cassville trailing Boscobel 28-24 at the half. On our McNutt Electric halftime report, for all your electrical needs, call McNutt Electric in Belmont. We'll take a timeout. We'll bring you the start of the second half on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Hi, this is Will Dunson with Dubuque Mattress. Why is a Dubuque Mattress customer a customer for life? It's simple. At Dubuque Mattress, the customer is number one. Period. The customer's happiness is the most important thing. If there is anything I can do to help you sleep better, I will. Whether it's while you're looking at a new mattress, 6 months later, or 10 years after you've purchased from us, you're still number one.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
In Game 4. In Game 5.
This is Mike Phillips, president of Mound City Bank. For over 110 years, Mound City Bank has been locally owned and proud to serve our communities. While other banks change ownership, our commitment to you stays the same. We're not changing, we're growing with you. With 6 convenient locations in Platteville, Belmont, Cuba City, Minter Point, and Mount Horeb, Mound City Bank is proud to be part of your community. Call us today at 888-622-6069 and discover why we're proud to be here for you. Member FDIC.
Is hip pain keeping you from being active and enjoying life? Grant Regional Health Center now offers direct anterior approach hip replacement, a revolutionary surgical technique to improve mobility, decrease pain, and get you back to your favorite activities. Our specially trained surgical team utilizes advanced technology for enhanced accuracy and precision that is unique to your body. To learn more about relieving hip pain, visit grantregional.com/hip or call us at 608-723-2131. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
In Game 5.
Start of the second half from Potosi. Boscobel with the basketball, working from left to right. As I see it from the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, right to left, as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Pull-up jumper for number 1, Graydon Richter, off the sidearm, no good, but Boscobel comes away with a steal after Potosi Cassville got the rebound. Still 28-24, Boscobel in front. Kicked to Brown with a yo-yo dribble between the rings, directing traffic, now dribbles to the left elbow. Back out to the high left to Richter. Richter in the free throw lane, skips it back out to the top to Gage Wayne. Gage Wayne lost the handle, stolen away, but a travel called against Boscobel. That'll be Boscobel's 8th turnover. Already a stream tonight powered by Cunis Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram of Platteville. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models and is open Monday through Saturday. Head to Cunis in Platteville. Aaron Edge on the left wing. Finds Alex Frederick. Down to Richardson. Frederick finds a teammate in the left corner. Catch and shoot 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound collected by Graydon Richter of Boscobel. Hands out to Kipton Brown to bring it across the timeline. 16:40 remaining in the second half. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. Driving in is Richter. Richter finds Gage Wayne. Wayne in the lane. Left-handed floater. Back iron, no. Gets his own rebound. Back out to the left wing. Brown loads up for 3. That one nearly wedged on the right side of the rim, and the rebound collected by Sam Infield. Infield pushes ahead to Aaron Edge. Edge to the right wing to Richardson. Richardson finds Sam Enfield on the left wing. Now to Frederick on the right wing. One-handed pass to the corner. Now down low to Edge. Edge out to the top. All alone 3 for Enfield. Off the back iron, no. That one missed by Sam Enfield. And the Bulldogs box out for the rebound. 2 minutes gone by into the second half. 28-24. Boscobel in front. Winner of this game takes on either Kickapoo or Wazeeka Steuben on Friday night. And I believe a reach-in foul going to be called against Potosi Cassville. Sam Enfield whistled up for the foul. That would be his third, I believe. Scoreboard says it was the second. Now it's his third. Scoreboard a little late. Carter Molzoff inbounding baseline left side for the Bulldogs. Molzoff gets it into Brown. Catch and shoot 3 off the inbound and a volleyball for the rebound. Players hit the deck, but Boscobel recovers. Jordan Knowles down low, and he gets the shot to go. Jordan Knowles has 6 for the Bulldogs. 6-point lead for Boscobel. 15.5 minutes to play. And ball stolen away by Boscobel in the left corner. Kipton Brown walks it across the timeline right on top of the Potosi arrow logo at center court. Gives out to the high right side to Richter. Richter gives out to the top to Peterson. Here's finds Jordan Knowles on the right wing and a whistle away from the ball. And they're going to say a foul on Boscobel. Braden Richter is guilty of the foul, and I think that's his third. 15:05 remaining. (30-24), Boscobel in front. Napa Auto Parts, the pros at Napa Auto Parts in Boscobel and Richland Center have you covered from batteries to brakes and from motor oil to filters. They have the right accessories for your vehicle too. Napa Auto Parts in Boscobel and Richland Center. On the high left for Ben Enfield, but a whistle on the floor and an offensive foul called against Alex Frederick. 2 team fouls on the half for Potosi Cassville, 1 for Boscobel. Carter Bierman checks into the game for PC. Kipton Brown across the timeline being met by Frederick. Gets a screen from Caleb Peterson. Kipton Brown driving towards the basket. His layup spins off the front of the rim. Bierman with the rebound for PC. Down the floor and laying it in is Ben Enfield. Ben Enfield now with 6 points on the game. 4-point lead for Boscobel. 30-26, 14:20 left in the second half. Tyler Miller being guarded by Frederick. Dribbles to the left side of the paint, skips it out to Brown in the left corner. Brown to the left elbow. Gives out to the left corner, now to the high left to Tyler Miller. Miller hands off to Brown, and Boscobel wants to talk it over. 14:01 remaining in the second half. Boscobel 30, Potosi Cassville 26. It's a 30-second stop. And we'll tell you that our broadcast is brought to you by TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Ginger and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, or refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full-service repair on cars and light trucks, too. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best in Fenimore. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at sloans.com. Bouse Electric, call Brand Adrian and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore. People's State Bank for personal, home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their area convenient locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control with over 40 years of professional, friendly service. And SoundCloud is where you can find archived audio of our broadcast. Download the SoundCloud app and search Queen Bee Radio Sports. Powered by Herbst's Ace Hardware and Home Center. Bulldogs out of the timeout, thrown into the backcourt to Kipton Brown, and a pass deflected out of bounds on the right corner, off the fingertips of Damian Bauer of Potosi Cassville. So the Bulldogs will inbound in the right corner, and it looks like it'll be Carter Molzoff inbounding. A box formation look for Boscobel. And the inbound gets in to the high right side to Tyler Miller. Miller hands off to Kipton Brown. Right-handed dribble. Tosses to Jordan Knowles, trying to skip it inside to Miller, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Bauer again. And the Bulldogs inbounding baseline right side. Mozoff will throw it in again. Claire Bank with their 8 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. And Tyler Miller off the window and in for 2. Got the inbound pass right under the basket, lays it in, 6-point lead for the Bulldogs, 32-26. Under 13 and a half minutes to go in the second half. Aaron Edge nearly lost the handle, and the pass is deflected. Bierman recovers for Potosi Cassville, trying to wrestle it away, and a foul on the floor called against Boscobel. Tyler Miller guilty of a hold. Team's second foul of the half. And Potosi Cassville inbounding baseline left side. Aaron Edge gets it into Bierman in the corner, gives right back to Edge. Edge out to the left wing, finds Alex Frederick on the right wing. Frederick gets a screen from Edge. Another screen for Bierman. Finds Ben infield, nice feed down low. Aaron Edge trying to put it in on Knowles. Shot's no good, but Knowles guilty of the foul. Stops the clock with 13:02 remaining in the second half. 6-point lead for Boscobel. And the first free throws of the game for Potosi Cassville come with 13 minutes to play in the game. Aaron Edge at the line. He had 15 points in the first half and hits the first. Our game tonight is sponsored by Tandem Tire in Potosi. Tandem's Farm Day celebration is on now with all tires on sale, as well as on-the-farm services and automotive repair, too. Pricing has never been better. Call Tandem Tire in Potosi or visit tandemtire.com. The second free throw rattles in. 17 points for Aaron Edge, 4-point lead for Boscobel. 13 minutes to play. 32-28, Boscobel in front and in possession of the ball. Tyler Miller driving into the paint, now back out to the top to Brown. Get to Brown, swings it over to the left wing, or left corner to Tyler Miller, now back out to Brown between the rings. Brown getting a screen from Peterson. Puts up a floater, and that one deflected by Aaron Edge. Jonah Knowles came away with the ball, but a foul. Am I going to say this is on Knowles? They're going to say a hold on Caleb Peterson. So Potosi Cassville takes possession, trailing by 4, 32-28. Just over 12 and a half minutes to play in the game. Arter Brothers Creamery and Boscobel and Century 21 affiliated to Boscobel. See Bobby Joe, Hans Allison, or Richard for all your real estate needs. Century 21 in Boscobel. Frederick trying to lob it to Aaron Edge. It's going to go out of bounds, and Potosi Cassville with the turnover. Thought it might have gone off the fingertips of someone from Boscobel, but the official right there says it's Boscobel ball. And Potosi Cassville applying some pressure in the backcourt. Carter Molzoff looking to get the pass in and gets it into Kipton Brown. Brown gets it across center court. Being guarded by Alex Frederick. Lost the handle, but recovers. On the far sideline is Icy from the best seat in the house in the Year's Furniture broadcast booth. Skipped into Tyler Miller at the left elbow. Retreats to the left wing. Crossover dribble on Richardson. Floater. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound collected by Aaron Edge. PC down the floor. Nice layup in transition for Drew Richardson. Drew Richardson has 7. It's a 2-point ball game. 32-30. 11:45 to play. Boscobel in front. And an offensive foul called against Boscobel. Charge called against Gage Wayne. That's his first. Foul's starting to add up for Boscobel in the second half. 14 fouls in the second half for Boscobel, just 1 for Potosi Cassville. Potosi Cassville looking to tie or take the lead on this possession. Pass deflected and recovered in the right wing by Alex Frederick. Exchanges passes with Richardson, now to the right wing to Ben Infield. Infield finds Richardson. He'll pull up for a jumper and airballs it short of the rim. Kipton Brown with the rebound for Boscobel. Tyler Miller hands off to Brown to bring it across center court. Brown looking to Coach Childs for some instruction. Nice feed down low. No look pass. Nice finish off the window for Carter Molzoff. Back to a 2-possession game for Boscobel. Boscobel 34, Potosi Cassville 30, 11 minutes to go. Three-pointer on the right corner off the front of the rim for Ben Infield, and the rebound collected by Tyler Miller of Boscobel. Gets it Brown looking to the Boscobel sideline for instruction again. Skips it over to the right wing to Tyler Miller. Out to the top to Caleb Peterson. Brown gets it right back on the left wing. Right-handed dribble being shadowed by Alex Frederick. Goes out to the high left to Tyler Miller. Miller in the triple threat. Out to the top to Gage Wayne. Down to Brown. Brown to the right side of the paint. Skips it back out to the top to Peterson. Boscobel taking their time, looking for the matchup they want. 10-20 remaining in the game. 34-30. Boscobel in front. Ball in the left corner. Caleb Peterson driving in, but Peterson guilty of a travel. And a substitution for Boscobel as Graydon Richter checks back into the game. Richter with 3 fouls. That will send Tyler Miller to take a seat. Boscobel Bowl and Banquet, make it an evening out at Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. Check out their banquet facility for your next party, reception, or reunion. Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. Alex Frederick into the front court, gives off to the high left. Gets it right back at the top of the arc. Frederick, left side of the paint. Frederick looking for his first points of the game. Infield, left-handed layup, off the side of the rim, no good. The putback is good for Ben Infield. 8 points for Ben Infield, 2-point game. Boscobel in front, 34-32, 9:43 and counting. Brandon Richter on the high right side, swings it out to the top to Jonah Knowles. Back to Brown on the left wing, being guarded by Frederick. Knowles again on the right wing. Driving in, lost the handle, stolen away by Aaron Edge. Edge back down the floor, trying to go coast to coast. Layup, no good, but a foul against Boscobel will send him to the line. 9:23 remaining. Blocking foul called against the Bulldogs. And free throws coming up for Aaron Edge. He's 2 for 2 at the line. It's the first personal on Kipton Brown. And he hits the first. Midwest Motorsports, visit their showroom in Kieler for parts, service, and your next ride. See their inventory at MidwestMotorsportsOnline.com. Midwest Motorsports in Kieler. And the second free throw swished. Aaron Edge a perfect 4 for 4 from the foul line. He's got 19 points in total. We are tied at 34, 9:20 to play. Kipton Brown being shadowed by Frederick once again. Gives off to the Graydon Richter on the right wing. Now the left wing to Molzoff. Molzoff. And a reach-in foul going to be called against Potosi Cassville. I believe this will be on Sam Infield. And Infield will check out. It's the 4th on Sam Infield. That's a big foul for Potosi Cassville. That brings Colton Vogelsberg back in the game for PC. 9 minutes to play. Tied at 34. Division 5 regional quarterfinal, and a jump ball called as Kipton Brown got tied up with Alex Frederick. And the possession arrow gives it to Potosi Cassville. Mr. Tom's Body and Paint and Boscobel, for minor dings to major collision repair. Put the fine crew at Mr. Tom's to the task. Mr. Tom's Body and Paint, LeGrand Street in Boscobel. Alex Frederick on the high left. Dribbles into the paint. Pull-up jumper. Got it. Alex Frederick with his first points puts Potosi Cassville in front. 36-34. 8:35 remaining. Kipton Brown driving in. Floater in the lane. Answers right back. Kipton Brown with 14 points. We are tied at 36. Back and forth we go in Potosi. Alex Frederick directing traffic on the left wing. Gets a screen from Aaron Edge. Gets to Edge on the left wing. Edge runs into a double team, left side of the paint. Finds an open teammate. Richardson loading up for 3. Back iron, no. Aaron Edge with the offensive rebound. Triple teamed under the basket. Can't get the first attempt to go down. The second chance is good. Have a game, Aaron Edge, 21 points. leading the way for Potosi Cassville, putting PC in front by 2, 38-36, 7:50 to play. Kicked it around in the lane. Gives off to the left wing, now back out to the top to Richter. Richter gives off to the top. Nice fake by Caleb Peterson, driving towards the basket. Shot's no good, but a foul will send it to the line. Free throws coming up for Caleb Peterson. Had 2 points in the first half. These are his first free throws of the game. Gage Wayne, the only foul shooter for Boscobel in the game so far. He was 1 of 3, and this one missed by Peterson. Wisconsin River Welding, where they say if we can't fix it, we'll build it. Wisconsin River Welding, Cedar Road in Boscobel. Southwest Health with over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists. You can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Caleb Peterson misses both free throws. Still 38-36. Potosi Cassville in front. Aaron Edge for 3 on the left wing. Back iron. No offensive rebound for Vogelsberg. And the putback is good. The Potosi Cassville crowd coming alive. 4-point lead for PC with 7:15 to play. Collision at the left elbow between Vogelsberg and Jonah Knowles. Kipton Brown with the ball for Boscobel. Gives off to the left wing to Peterson. Now Richter, left wing, into the paint. Looking for someone to pass to. Gonna give back, and a 3-second violation called against Braden Richter. And a timeout taken by Boscobel. 6:55 to play. Potosi Cassville 40, Boscobel 36. More after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Speeding and reckless driving are leading causes of injuries and deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Whether you're an athlete or a spectator, control your drive on our streets, county roads, and highways to keep all travelers safe. Don't speed. Don't be reckless. Zero in Wisconsin. Together, we can save lives. This message from the Queen Bee Radio family of stations and the WIAA.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Join me, Rob Spangler, this Thursday at the monthly Lancaster Chamber Buzz on the Square at Intentional Promotions, 149 East Maple Street in Lancaster. Intentional Promotions can provide any and all promotional products you need with 97.7 Country.
In Game 6.
Tonight's game on 97.7 Country brought to you by First Response Excavation and Grading of Bloomington. Potosi Cassville leading 40-36, coming out of the Boscobel timeout. On the left corner, now left wing, driving in is infield, and a block called against Boscobel. Is the bucket going to counter, or is it before the shot? The officials are going to talk it over. And they're going to say the bucket counts. So Ben Infield gets the hoop and the harm. That gives him 10 points on the game and an opportunity to make it 11 at the foul line. And this free throw is good. It's the 4th foul on Graydon Richter. And Richter's still staying in the game. He has the ball for Boscobel. 43-36, Potosi Cassville. Leading Boscobel with 6.5 minutes to play. Kipped to Brown, right side of the paint. Turn around, fade away, shot's no good, but a foul on Potosi Cassville. It's going to go against Richardson. Team's 5th. Second personal, Kipton Brown at the foul line. Kipton Brown with 14 points, his first free throws of the game. And knocks down the first. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center Better health starts here at my Lely Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Lely Center Monroe. Second free throw good for Kipton Brown. He's got 16 points on the game. 5-point lead for Potosi Cassville, 43-38 with 6:17 to play. Edge gives off to the high left to Ben Infield. Infield dribbles to the top, finds Aaron Edge, open three, shots no good, but a foul coming up. And it's going to be, did they say 3 free throws? Yes, they did. 3 free throws coming up for Aaron Edge. Aaron Edge with 21 points on the game already. He's a perfect 4 for 4 from the foul line. And knocks down the first. Okies Market in Cassville. Check out Okies, your local Surefine food center where they'll carry out your groceries too. Okies Market in Cassville. Second free throw, no good, but the third free throw coming up. And what was it? Perfect 5 for 5 from the foul line so far. And this free throw is good. 2 for 3 on that trip for Aaron Edge. Potosi Cassville 45, Boscobel 38. 6 minutes left. Kipton Brown into the front court on the high right side. Trying to cross over on Frederick. Pull up, jumper, and banks it in from the right side of the paint. 18 points for Kipton Brown. 5-point lead for Potosi Cassville. 5:45 left. Nice jump in the lane. Shot missed by Infield. Scramble for the basketball. And a travel, I believe, called against Boscobel on the rebound. I think it was Graydon Richter who got the ball and rolled over. The official right there, and it will be Potosi Cassville inbounding baseline right side. Aaron Edge will lob it to the right wing to Alex Frederick. Nice feed inside. Vogelsberg trying to put up a shot through the contact. No foul called. Boscobel with the rebound. Kipton Brown getting instruction from Coach Childs. Skips it over to the right wing to Richter. Richter playing with those 4 fouls in the paint. Lost the handle. Able to keep it alive, but a whistle, and I believe Coach Childs got a timeout. That will stop the clock with 5:16 remaining in the game. Potosi Cassville 45, Boscobel 40, Division 5 regional quarterfinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, FM, Lancaster, Platteville, Dubuque, and Galena. Our game tonight sponsored by First Response Excavation and Grading of Bloomington, Filling Electric Service and PE Pump Service in Montfort, Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management in Platteville, Princess Burner Service in Darlington, Garthwaite Real Estate and New Home Construction, McEwen Landscaping Services in Blanchardville, Sanders Oil Company of Warren, Illinois, Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. The Melby Friedner Home and Crematory of Platteville. Matt, Laura, and Melby at the Melby Friedner Home and Crematory of Platteville. West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster, Northland Buildings, and Russell offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Bulldogs with the ball coming out of the timeout. 5:07 and counting in the second half. Bulldogs trailing by 5, 45-40. Pass to the left side of the paint, back out. Kipton Brown in the left corner, being guarded by Frederick. Pull-up jumper, that one spit back out. Aaron Edge had the rebound momentarily, but ripped out of his hands by Caleb Peterson, and a foul against Potosi Cassville will send Peterson to the line. 4:52 remaining. .16 foul called against Potosi Cassville. It's the second on Aaron Edge. And Peterson hits the first free throw. He's now 1 of 3 on the game. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist supports that Brian's gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Also by Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Lindusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. Caleb Peterson misses the second free throw. It's 45-41. Potosi Cassville in front. 4:42 remaining. Richardson gives off to the right wing. Driving towards the basket. Aaron Edge shot missed off the right side of the rim. Boscobel with the rebound. Kipton Brown calling the signals between the rings. Kipton Brown shoves it over to the left corner. Gage Wayne, and a whistle and a turnover for Boscobel. Couldn't see what the signal was, but it's a travel called against Boscobel. Thank you again to Brad Adams for being my spotter tonight. 45-41. Potosi Cassville in front with 4:15 remaining. Alex Frederick dribbles to the Potosi Cassville bench, and a timeout taken by Coach Uppida. Stops the clock with 4:12 remaining. Potosi Cassville 45, Boscobel 41. It is a full timeout. We'll take it too. Back after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
Trade out and trade up with the Gia Milking Performance promotion at Fuller's Milker Center. For a limited time, trade out your old milking units and liners and immediately benefit by trading up to a better milking performance at substantial savings. Choose from the Gia IQ Milking Unit or the Classic 300E Milking Unit, both available with a GQ liner package. Plus, save if you need to swap Jetter cups too. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your Gia dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center to find out how you can save big trading out and trading up on new Gia milking equipment technology.
If someone asks you to send cash, pay with gift cards or cryptocurrency, or use a banking app or wire transfer, practice caution. These payment methods usually cannot be reversed or tracked, making them a scammer's tool of choice. If the person asking for money refuses to accept another form of payment, it's a scam. Learn more at datcp.wi.gov. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection.
In Game 7.
We could be in for a fun finish here in Potosi. Potosi Cassville 45, Boscobel 41, 4:12 remaining. Coming out of the Potosi Cassville timeout, PC with the ball. And on the left wing, it's number 2, Sam Infield. Frederick is off to the top to Drew Richardson. Richardson finds Frederick on the right wing, ball over his head, looking for someone to pass to. Gives off to Sam Infield between the rings. Now Richardson feeds Ben Infield left side of the paint. Swung over to the right wing to Frederick. Now to Ben Infield left wing. Left corner, Richardson. Richardson picks up his dribble, back out to the top to Ben Infield. And Potosi Cassville taking their time. Richardson with a crossover dribble on Kipton Brown. Picks up his dribble, hands off to Frederick. And the Boscobel side from where we're sitting, trying to come to their feet and get their team back into it. Potosi Cassville taking a ton of time off the clock. 3:10 and counting now. Taking a minute off the clock, coming out of the timeout, and a shot missed by Frederick. Ball poked out of bounds, and it will stay with Potosi Cassville. Substitution for Boscobel. Gage Wayne checks in. Jonah Knowles checks out. WCC Brands Custom Apparel at Kieler and WCC-Brands.com. Colakers Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at ColakersGolfandGrill.com. Inbound pass goes into the backcourt. Richardson recovers for Potosi Cassville. Ball in the high left. Infield, hands off to Richardson. Richardson trying to skip it inside Aaron Edge, but it's stolen away by Carter Molzoff. Molzoff brings it into the front court for Boscobel. 2:43 remaining. Still 45-41. Potosi Cassville in front. Boscobel trying to make it a one-possession game. Gage Wayne between the rings, gives off to the right wing to Carter Molzoff. Swung over to the left wing, catch and shoot. 3 for Richter, off the front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound on the left wing. Another pull-up jumper. That one off target, and the rebound collected by Potosi Cassville. Richardson finds Infield, right side of the paint, trying to give back to Aaron Edge. Loose ball at the free throw line, and Boscobel comes away with the steal. 2 minutes to play. 45-41. Potosi Cassville in front. Kipton Brown at the right elbow. Gives out to the high left to Graydon Richter. Richter gets a screen from Brown. Brown catch and shoot 3. Left wing, spit back out. And Sam Infield boxes out for the rebound. A minute 43 remaining. Potosi Cassville trying to survive and advance. Ball skipped over to the right side of the floor, kept alive by Potosi Cassville, but it's stolen away by Caleb Peterson. Under 90 seconds to play. 4-point lead for Potosi Cassville. Boscobel with the ball. Gage Wayne in the free throw lane. Looking for someone to pass to. Finds Kipton Brown on the left wing. Now out to the top to Richter. Now Boscobel letting some time bleed off. Richter on the right wing. Being guarded by Ben Infield. Dribbles into the paint. Kicks it out to the left corner to Gage Wayne. Gage Wayne has the ball poked away. Scramble for loose ball. Potosi Cassville gets it. And a timeout. Taken by PC with 54.6 seconds left. 45-41. Potosi Cassville in front. It's a full timeout. We'll keep it here. Our game tonight brought to you by Applied Micro, your computer networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.biz. Veterinary Associates of Hazel Green and Galena, Lyle Financial Group of Platteville, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington, and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Also by Tandem Tire in Potosi. Tandem's Farm Day celebration is on now. All tires on sale, as well as on-the-farm service and automotive repair, too. Pricing has never been better. Call Tandem Tire in Potosi or visit tandemtire.com. Tyler Dictanis with you with the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. It's been a good one here in Potosi. 45-41. Potosi Cassville leading Boscobel in our Division 5 regional quarterfinal. The 7 seed leading the 10 seed. Winner plays either Kickapoo or Wazeeka Steuben coming up Friday night. Potosi Cassville gets the inbound pass in. Boscobel applying pressure in the backcourt. Overhead pass to Edge, who finds Sam Infield in the right corner. 44 seconds left, and Kipton Brown has to follow Aaron Edge. Kipton Brown, guilty of his second personal. Aaron Edge back at the foul line. .23 points for Aaron Edge on the game. 6 of 7 at the foul line so far tonight. And he knocks down the first on this trip. Game brought to you by Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. Make it an evening out at Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. Check out their banquet facility for your next party, reception, or reunion. Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. Second free throw good for Aaron Edge. Big free throws for Potosi Cassville. Still a 6-point lead with 40 seconds remaining. 47-41. Potosi Cassville in front. Ball in the right corner. Kipton Brown into the free throw lane. Has an open teammate. Catch and shoot three. That one airballed short of the rim. Shot missed by Carter Molzoff. And Potosi Cassville with the rebound. And Frederick going to get whacked for the foul, I believe, by Gage Wayne. That is team foul number 10, so 2 free throws coming up for Alex Frederick. Frederick, the leading scorer for Potosi Cassville, held to just 2 points on a field goal coming in the early part of the second half. And he swishes the first free throw on this trip to give him 3. Midwest Motorsports, visit their showroom in Kieler for parts, service, and your next ride. See their inventory at MidwestMotorsportsOnline.com. Midwest Motorsports in Kieler. The second free throw is good for Frederick. 49-41, 18 seconds left. Boscobel trying to get down the floor quickly. Kipton Brown driving in the lane. He'll lay it in for 2. And a timeout taken by Boscobel quickly with 12.6 seconds remaining. 49-43. Potosi Cassville leading Boscobel. It's a full timeout. We're going to keep it here. Tonight's game is sponsored by Tandem Tire in Potosi. Tandem's Farm Day celebration is on now with all tires on sale, as well as on-the-farm service and automotive repair, too. Pricing has never been better. Call Tandem Tire in Potosi or visit tandemtire.com. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Laley Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. Wisconsin River Welding, where they say if we can't fix it, we'll build it. Wisconsin River Welding, Cedar Road in Boscobel. Mr. Tom's Body and Paint at Boscobel, from minor dings to major collision repair. Put the fine crew at Mr. Tom's to the task. Mr. Tom's Body and Paint, LeGrand Street in Boscobel. And Southwest Health, over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists. You can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. 12.6 seconds remaining. Potosi Cassville 49, Boscobel 43. Inbound pass gets into Richardson, and he's quickly fouled before he can get it into the front court. It's going to be the second personal on Caleb Peterson. Drew Richardson at the foul line. He's got 7 points. These are his first free throws of the game. McNett Electric and Belmont can assist with all your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call and ready to help you. McNett Electric and Belmont. First free throw swished for Drew Richardson. Community First Bank, freeing the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com. Member FDIC. Richardson's second free throw also knocked in. Free throws coming up huge for Potosi Cassville in this one. 8-point lead for PC with 8 seconds left. Miller loading up for three off the back iron. No. Scramble for the rebound. Frederick gets the ball, clears it out, and that will do it. Potosi Cassville advances, taking down Boscobel 51-43. Potosi Cassville improves to 17-8 on the season. They await the winner of Kickapoo and Wazeeka-Steuben coming up on Friday night. And the Boscobel Bulldogs season comes to an end with an overall record of 8-17. And the seniors playing their final game in a Boscobel Bulldogs uniform include Nathan Gunderson, Tyler Miller, Israel Kumagan, and Jonah Knowles. Coming up, we will have the Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show. We'll pick out the Tri-Core Turning Point, our West End Salvage Scrapper of the game, and the Herbst Ace Hardware MVP. All straight ahead on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Your sandwich is trying to tell you something. It's saying, I deserve the best bread. Enter Country Hearth Multigrain. Soft slices, classic taste, built for stacking. From grilled cheese greatness to next level lunchbox legends. Country Hearth doesn't steal the spotlight, it makes everything in between shine brighter. Listen to your sandwich. Choose Country Hearth bread.
In Game 8.
Potosi Cassville defeats Boscobel 51-43 in our WIAA Division 5 regional quarterfinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our game tonight is sponsored by Tandem Tire in Potosi. Tandem's Farm Day celebration is on now with all tires on sale, as well as on-the-farm service and automotive repair, too. Pricing has never been better. Call Tandem Tire in Potosi or visit tandemtire.com. Player Bank with the rate convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin, and McNett Electric at Belmont. They can assist with all of your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call. I'm ready to help you. McNett Electric in Belmont. Arter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel and Century 21 affiliated in Boscobel. See Bobby Joe, Hans, Allison, and Richard for all your real estate needs. Century 21 in Boscobel. Community First Bank, freeing the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. Coming up in our Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show, we'll do a quick check on the shoebox scoreboard, and we'll recap the individual scoring of our game here in Potosi. Again, Potosi Cassville the winner over Boscobel 51-43. Our post-game show coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear aligners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Did you know that lung cancer is one of the most treatable cancers when caught early? That's where a simple lung screening can make all the difference. If you're 50 or older and have a history of smoking, a lung screening could help detect issues early, before they become a problem. Call 608-723-2131 to schedule your lung screening and take charge of your health today. Accepting Medical Associates, Dean, and Quartz Insurance, to name a few. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
In Game 9.
Potosi Cassville the winner over Boscobel 51-43 in our WIAA Division 5 Boys Basketball Regional Quarterfinal. Potosi Cassville waiting the winner of Kickapoo and Wazeeka Steuben. I would guess that it's going to be Kickapoo as the 2 seed and one of the top teams in the state advancing. So Potosi Cassville and Kickapoo coming up on Friday night in a very stacked and loaded Sectional 3B. Other updates on the shoebox scoreboard. River Ridge defeats Lafarge 63-38. In Division 4, Cuba City defeats Prairie du Chien 83-50 on Super Hits 106. Cuba City will play Iowa Grant on Friday night. Platteville 66, River Valley 56 with 3:15 left to play. Lancaster comes from behind to knock off Richland Center 65-52. So the Arrows advance to Friday's regional semifinal on Friday night. And also in Division 5, Belmont over Highland 78-41. The Braves advance. They will take on River Ridge on Friday night. New Glarus beat Viroqua. It'll be New Glarus at Lancaster on Friday night. New Glarus winning 71-47. Coming up on our post-game show, we'll recap the scoring of our game here in Potosi. Again, Potosi Cassville the winner, 51-43. Our Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR.
In Game 10.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
I'm Todd Mitchell, Vice President, Retail Lending Officer at Mound City Bank in Platteville. Are you ready to start building that dream home you've always wanted? We'll be there for you through the entire process, from securing the loan when you find the perfect property to managing your construction loan. We keep the process moving so you can focus on making memories. Contact us at Mound City Bank at 888-622-6069. And let's get working on making your dream a reality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mound City Bank.
In Game 10.
Are we on?
We are now. Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Potosi Cassville the winner over Boscobel 51-43. And I'm going to get our video queued up on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel because we are joined by a victorious Potosi Cassville basketball player, Aaron Edge. Laptop deciding not to cooperate with me right now, but let's do this. And do that. There we go. There's Aaron Edge on our Tri-State Roofing post-game show. Aaron, congrats on the win. An outstanding game for you tonight.
Thank you.
25 points on the game, 15 in the first half, 10 in the second half, and really the offensive catalyst for Potosi Cassville here tonight. Talk about the things that went right for you guys here this evening.
Well, first of all, making my free throws is always a huge goal.
Yes.
I shot quite a few of those tonight. I don't know how many, but and then my shot just felt good. I was making my bunnies, and I came out of the gates and made 3 threes, and it's been feeling good lately. So my teammates, awesome job giving me the ball when I was hot. So, yeah.
Yep, 8 of 9 from the foul line, and all those free throws coming in the second half, too. You guys didn't shoot a free throw in the first half.
Oh, my gosh,
wow. But we're 13 of 14 from the foul line on the game tonight, and obviously free throws with an 8-point win, as tight as this ball game was, free throws definitely came up huge.
Playoff basketball. Survive in advance. We came in, and we survived.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. Let's talk about surviving tonight, because Boscobel went into the halftime lead with 28-24, the halftime score.
Yeah.
They led by as many as 6, but you guys were able to chip your way, tie things up, and then eventually take the lead. Let's talk about our tri-court turning point. What things kind of changed for you guys in that second half?
In the locker room, we got our butts chewed out because it's playoff basketball. You got to want it, and they wanted it. And we wanted it too, but they wanted it more. And then second half started off slow, and then Uppy called the timeout, and then we just got our crap together and hit the floor running. So shots started to fall.
Yeah, shots started to fall. The free throws went in for you guys. And I'm going to ask you to name our West End Salvage scrapper of the game. It's the player who's hustling, scrapping, and set out trying to lead the opponents away. It's presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. You're going to be the Herbst State's Hardware MVP of the game with the 25-point performance. But who else is going to be who else would you say was a very helpful teammate tonight?
I got to go with my teammate, Alex Frederick.
Right.
He was disappointed. He only scored 4 points, but he runs the show on offense.
Yeah.
Like, he's our true point guard, and he gets every 50-50 ball. And that's another thing we talk about is 50-50 balls. So, he got those tonight, getting on the floor and setting the tone.
Yep, and Alex held well below his average. I think he was averaging close to 15 points in the game. So obviously he wasn't in the mix offensively, scoring wise as much as he probably would have liked. But you're able to carry the load. You had 25. Ben Enfield had 10 points. The only 2 players in double figures here tonight. But looking ahead, it looks like it's likely going to be Kickapoo. I haven't seen what the final score is, but coming up on Friday night, that's going to be a tough test. And listen, this bracket is absolutely stacked with some outstanding teams.
I think we're the only 16 wins 7 seed in the whole tournament.
Right.
It's like, holy cow. Everybody has 19 wins or 18 wins or 20 wins.
Yeah, but looking ahead, you got Kickapoo coming up on Friday night. What things do you think Coach is going to be emphasizing with you guys heading into that matchup?
Just effort. We can't play like that tonight. Like, we can't lose 50-50 balls, and we gotta play our best basketball because they're good.
Yeah.
And like we don't have size like they do, and they got a 6'8" guy in the paint, and we need to shut him down and stop their 3-pointers. So.
Yep, and final question before I let you go. Obviously, you guys had a heartbreaker on Thursday against Belmont, with conference title implications. What was the mindset heading into this game, knowing that you guys weren't able to come home with the conference title, but you had a home game against a pretty tough basketball team?
Just new season, 0-0. We had to come out of the gates and go. Like, forget about it. Get it out of the way, and because we actually had 2 overtime losses by 2, and we needed to win one of them for a conference championship. So that stung a little bit, and we're using that as motivation to get some steam going here.
All right, well, got the win tonight against Boscobel. Should have a fun one coming up on Friday night against Kickapoo. Thanks so much for joining us. Good luck on Friday night.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yep. That was Aaron Edge of Potosi Cassville joining us on our post-game show. Aaron Edge, our Herbst Ace Hardware MVP, brought to you by Herbst Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Herbst Ace Hardware at the bottom of Maine in Platteville. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back with more on our post-game show after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 3 minutes. Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersAndDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Join me, Rob Spangler, this Thursday at the monthly Lancaster Chamber Buzz on the Square at Intentional Promotions, 149 East Maple Street in Lancaster. Intentional Promotions can provide any and all promotional products you need with 97.7 Country.
Drivers who switch their home and auto with Progressive could save money and time. Other things try to do this, but they really don't. Like the touchscreen at fast food places. It's not like you save time because it takes you longer to use a touchscreen than, I don't know, someone who works there. And another thing, you'd think it would save money because they're not paying a cashier, right? But no, same price. Also, why is there an option to tip? Who am I tipping? Exactly. Anyway, even if you can't save money and time with some things, you could with a Progressive Home and Auto Bundle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states or situations.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
The Gifted Hands Thrift Store in Galena offers low-cost clothing and household goods to the public. Shop local and support individuals with disabilities served by the Galena Workshop. The thrift store provides paying jobs to many individuals and is a stepping stone for some to get a job in the community. Donated items are accepted at the workshop on Southwest Street in Galena, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., except holidays. Gifted Hands Thrift Store at the Galena Workshop is open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays 9 till 1.
I think it's just vapor.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes.
My kid
knows it's dangerous. 5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
It's time for the Tri-State Roofing Postgame Show. This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel powered by Laley Center Monroe and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Our game tonight also sponsored by Tandem Tire in Potosi. Tandem's Farm Day celebration is on now with all tires on sale, as well as on-the-farm service and automotive repair too. Pricing has never been better. Call Tandem Tire in Potosi or visit tandemtire.com. Final score here in Potosi, 51-43. Potosi Cassville defeats Boscobel. The 7th seed advances in the WIAA Division 5 boys basketball tournament. Tyler Dictanis with you with the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Recapping the individual scoring tonight, Aaron Edge, our Herms's Ace Hardware MVP, who we talked to right before the last commercial break, finished the game with 25 points, 15 in the first half, 10 in the second half, and was 8 of 9 from the foul line. That was huge for Potosi Cassville, especially down the home stretch. Aaron Edge finishes with 25. Ben Infield had 10 points on the game, 4 in the first half, 6 in the second half. 8 points on the game for Drew Richardson, 5 points for Alex Frederick. All of his points coming in the second half. And 2 points for Colton Vogelsberg. Other players seeing action but not scoring tonight include Sam Infield, Damian Bauer, and Carter Bierman. As a team, Potosi Cassville was 13 of 14 from the foul line and 4 3-point makes on the game. For Boscobel, they were led in scoring by Kipton Brown with 20 points on the game, 12 in the first half, 8 in the second. He was the only player in double figures for Boscobel tonight. Other scorers include Jonah Knowles with 6, 4 for Tyler Miller, 3 for Graydon Richter, 5 for Gage Wayne, 3 for Caleb Peterson, and 2 for Carter Moltzoff. Boscobel, as a team, was 4 of 9 from the foul line, and they had 3 3-pointers on the game. In the turnover department, Potosi Cassville had 11. Boscobel had 16 unofficially. Thank you to Brad Adams for tracking that stat for me tonight. We talked to the Hermses Ace Hardware MVP, Aaron Edge. Hermses will be the MVP for your next project. Go to Hermses Ace Hardware in Platteville. He also talked about the Tricor Turning Point, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. It was a 28-24 lead for Boscobel at the half, and Potosi Cassville was able to battle back. We were tied at 34 before a bucket by, I believe it was the bucket by Alex Frederick that put Potosi Cassville in front, 36-34, and Potosi Cassville would not surrender the lead the rest of the game. Alex Frederick was also named the West End Salvage Scrapper of the game as the player whose hustle and scrapping has stood out trying to lead the opponents away. It's presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. And we'll take one more break, and we'll come back to do a final check on the shoebox scoreboard of the other regional quarterfinal games going on in the state of Wisconsin. We'll see if we can piece together what the rest of the week looks like for our basketball coverage as the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show wraps up after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey y'all, I'm Kelly Clarkson. Every American dreams of creating a better life for his or her family, but in some communities, those dreams face difficult challenges. When we come together to help those in need get the same opportunities as everyone else, we truly are making our country a better place to live for all of us. So look for volunteer opportunities in your community to help others achieve the American dream, all right? This message is courtesy of the United States Air Force.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. Talk to doctor now and share it.
Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor. Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Visit managerbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
Postgame, 2 minutes.
Wrapping of the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Potosi Cassville, the winner over Boscobel, 51-43. Potosi Cassville advances to take on Kickapoo on Friday night. And other scores from around the area, latest updates that we have on our Shoebox Scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Dodgeville over Westby, 79-71. Dodgeville is at Mineral Point on Friday night in Division 3. Also in Division 3, Platteville over River Valley, 76-66. Lancaster outscores Richland Center 20-1 in the final 6 minutes to get the win over Richland Center, 65-52. New Glarus beats Viroqua 71-47. It will be New Glarus taking on Lancaster on Friday night. Also, thanks to my wife for this update, River Ridge over Lafarge, 63-38. Earlier on Super Hits 106 of the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, Cuba City defeated Prairie du Chien 83-50. Cuba City will play at Iowa Grant on Friday night. And Belmont over Highland in Division 5, 78-41. Also have Southwestern over Riverdale, 77-46. They will take on DeSoto. DeSoto over Benton, 53-47. And looking at Madison Country Day over Shullsburg, 60-57. And that looks to be all the finals that we have that are official on our Shoebox Scoreboard. Steve Prestegard will have the full wrap-up during News and Sports tomorrow on 97.7 Country WGLR, as well as your other favorite Queen Bee Radio family of stations. Looking ahead to Thursday, we have sectional semifinal girls basketball. Right here on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, we'll have Lancaster taking on Edgerton at Verona. And on X1071, we have Barneveld taking on Argyle-Pecatonica in Dodgeville. Both those games have a tip-off of 7 o'clock. Our Raleigh Chiefs pregame coverage set for 6:40. And we will piece together what our Friday night coverage plans look like for boys basketball. We do know for sure that we have Team State Wrestling with Mineral Point in action against Cedar Grove, Belgium. That'll be on X1071 with pre-match coverage set for 7:10. First match set for 7:30. Again, you can check out the full Queen Bee Radio Sports schedule at AM1590WPVL.com. We'll have that updated sometime either tonight or tomorrow morning. That'll put a bow on our broadcast here from Potosi. Thank you to Mark Siegert and the entire staff here at Potosi High School. A special shout out to Keith Oyen for the information for our streaming here this evening. Thanks to both head coaches, Mike Uppina of Potosi Cassville and Coach Joe Childs of Boscobel for the stats and information to tell you the story about both teams tonight. Another thank you to Aaron Edge for joining me on our post-game show here tonight. Thanks to all of our sponsors who help us bring high school sports to you, and thank you for listening and watching along. This has been Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR FM Lancaster, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel powered by Lely Sunder Monroe and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Once again, your final score, Potosi Cassville advances over Boscobel 51-43 in our Division 5 regional quarterfinal. Potosi Cassville advances to play Kickapoo, and Boscobel finishes their season with a record of 8-17. From the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night from Potosi. We'll see you for more basketball on Thursday for the girls' sectional semifinals and the boys' regional semifinals on Friday night.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
The Tri-State's best variety of country. 97.7 Country, WGLR FM. Lancaster. Serving Platteville, Dubuque, Galena, and beyond. On WGLR.com. A Queen Bee radio station.